story. I love Mother Curly. I can feel her through the screen. I'm like, oh, I need some of that Mother Curly in my life.
I'm definitely not as strong as Mother Curly. There's no way I'm making it to 105. That's a long time for me. I don't know if I could put up with...
Not that long.
Oh, Steve said it.
I just had my birthday, so you're right, Steve. But it's just it's about a half a century away, Steve. So
You're not good at math either.
Another half century here. Today it was 69. It warmed up nicely for Mother Curly's birthday celebration. 66 is the average. I got to tell you though, we've got ourselves a huge deficit in the rain here, and nothing of any major consequence heading our way. We do have some pretty big waves making their way towards Southern California. The National Weather Service has issued a beach hazard statement, so that will kick in early Monday morning and last through Wednesday. So a pretty big swell working its way in, running about 3 to 5 feet with some 6 to 7 foot sets. So along the coastline with those big tides in the morning, be careful of that. And then really, really low tides in the afternoon. What a gorgeous sunset it is out there right now, as we've got some clouds at the higher levels of the atmosphere, creating a nice bend in the atmosphere. Santa Ana peaks tomorrow and into Tuesday with warm and windy conditions, and then we start to see that fade. Temperatures could be 10 to 20 degrees above average Monday into Tuesday, and then the onshore flow returns with much cooler conditions as we see high pressure shifting and a low moving into the Northern California area. Looking down towards the beaches of, well, this is exactly looking at Mission Beach from Mount Soledad. Currently, the conditions in downtown San Diego, 65 degrees right now, humidity bone dry at 31%, and winds north-northwest at about 10 miles an hour. You can see the trees blowing in the wind there right now. The camera bouncing around just a little bit. It is a balmy day and evening in the San Francisco area, where it is 65, exactly the same as it is here in San Diego, 52 in Truckee, so a spring-like evening for the folks in the Sierra Nevada. It's chilly though over Cedar City and Utah, where it's 33, 36 in Flagstaff, and they're enjoying a 70-degree reading in Phoenix. There's the high pressure as it shifts. Here's the lows over the Pacific Northwest and the trailing front. Now, we're not going to see a lot of rain, if any at all, from this, but it's certainly going to cool things down quite a bit. As high pressure shifts out of the region, this low digs down. Now, if we get a little bit more support from the jet stream, we might see some light rain in San Diego, but right now it's too far out in the weather window to really make that call. There's your winds overnight into the early morning hours, and they're blowing offshore, gusting quite a bit over the mountains, but not to the level where the National Weather Service is issuing any kind of wind watch or warning or even an advisory. But strong gusty winds at times, and then they'll switch onshore as that high shifts out of the region and we start to cool down. And as we get into the mid part of the work week, the onshore flow continues and the temperatures continue to cool off. As you look at that 8-day microclimate forecast, Tuesday, pretty toasty in the inland microclimates. We're talking about 75 degrees, 76 degrees, then 72, 66, 61, and that's where I'm thinking there might be enough moisture in the atmosphere with that front passing over the top of us to give us some light rain, possibly Friday. Looking at the mountains, certainly they're talking about it, but I'll tell you, those temperatures, not so bad in the mountains. 77 on Tuesday in the mountains, so any snow, it's going to be gone.